What's up guys, it's Wasabi and I'm back with another video, and I am sharing some thoughts on the question, should you buy the GPX Superlight 2? And this will be a question that many gamers will probably ask a lot over the next couple of years. But first things first, this video marks the first anniversary of my YouTube channel and the first ever review video, which was on the Superlight 2. Yay! If you want to skip this part and get right into the content, no worries, I added a timestamp down below. But if you are new, hi, I'm Wasabi, and I just have a few words to say to my viewers about the channel and give my thanks. I am very happy to say that the channel has been growing very healthily and we reached 1 million channel views this September. And when I say we, I mean all of us together, because the channel wouldn't exist without you guys. Or I look for something else. That way I can shoot content, and I have a lot of products to shoot and talk about, which I really want to, but you know, life, it's kind of tough. But anyway, yeah, gonna stop the video now and put this in DaVinci. And today we get about 200,000 views on average each month and climbing. I love what I do, and of course this wouldn't be possible without the support of my viewers and subscribers who have been supporting me since I started, and the brands that support me with what I do and how I do things as well. Things into perspective, my hand size is 17.5 by 9. To put things into perspective, my hand size is 17.5 by 9, and that's pretty much all that's included inside the box. Before we go any further, let's manage some expectations here real quick. And I gotta mention this because they understand that the more that I grow, the more effective I can be in helping get the products to the right people, and they have the long-term mindset, so our goals are pretty much aligned. Things have been going much quicker and smoother than I expected, which is great, but there is always room for improvement, so I will continue to refine my videos and how I do my reviews for you good people out there. Thank you everyone for your support, and I am very grateful. I've been moving around quite a lot, and I will have to move again in a couple of weeks, so I am hoping that once things are settled, I can be more organized and be more present here on YouTube. And if not, my inbox on Twitter is open to anyone who needs a second opinion on which product to go for, whether it's a keyboard, a mouse pad, or a new mouse. Feel free to drop me a message. Alright, that's all for Wasabi updates. Let's get on with the content. So should you buy the GPX Superlight 2 in 2024, 2025, or 2026 even? And I'm gonna answer that by sharing why this mouse was my main for so long to begin with, and there are a couple of reasons to it. First, I find myself performing very consistently, not just for one game, but all games in general. The second thing is that it's a very good universal shape that I am comfortable using, not just for gaming, but for work as well, and this is something that I look for in a mouse to be used as my main. And for more specific shapes, those I usually prefer to use just for gaming. Recently, the Superlight 2 got some pretty good updates to the sensor and polling rate performance. Now you can use this with an 8K polling rate, and it's a free update that includes a bump in the performance numbers. Not that it's a big difference that I can feel, but it's a good thing to have. The stock skates are something that most people would change though, and after using the stock skates for quite some time, I went on to explore aftermarket options, and the one that I like to use are the pink Yen 2 skates from ESP Tiger on my Artisan Zero. And that is my favorite combo for gaming on a high mouse sensitivity. And the last reason why I use the Superlight 2 is because of what I do with this channel. You see quite many viewers and people who ask me questions on Twitter. A lot of them come from using the GPX and want to know how another mouse compares to it, so it's been helpful. But honestly speaking, I wouldn't consider the Superlight 2 as the ultimate gaming mouse, but it is a mouse that is very safe, mine works and performs great, and it's so easy to pick up and, you know, just focus on your game. So should you buy the Superlight 2? Well, if you can find it at a very good price, I don't see why not. It is a good gaming mouse that many gamers, and myself included, have no problem using. That is if you get a perfect unit, but the thing with tech is that there is always a possibility of getting something with problems, so I can't speak much on that because mine has been working perfectly fine, so maybe I just got lucky. Now this mouse has been out for over a year now, so you probably can find some pretty good deals on it, especially during the holiday season. And by the way, this is not a promotion for Logitech or the Superlight 2. I like Razer since I was a kid, and I'm okay with Logitech, but today there are many more options than there ever were, and I would encourage people to try something new. If it has to be a universal shape, I would recommend having a look at the Viper V3 Pro and the Maya X as well, which are very popular options. Both I feel are really good mice with an accommodating shape, and it's quite difficult to go wrong with either one. But for me, out of the three, I would choose the Superlight 2 because in my hand it feels the best for gaming. I've used the hyperspeed version of the Viper V3 before, so when the Pro version came out, it wasn't mind-blowing to me, but it is a good mouse to say the least. The Maya X, on the other hand, is the best value out of the three for the price, but personally, I prefer the quality and density of the materials of the Superlight 2 and the Viper V3 Pro, but of course, it comes at a price. If you own the GPX 1 or the G Pro Wireless, the Superlight 2 isn't a mouse that would be very interesting, but it will be the safest upgrade for you if you enjoy the shape. But if you are willing to step out of your comfort zone and try something different, who knows, you might just find something that you enjoy even more. Now, final thoughts, before I got the Superlight 2, I thought, why in the world is the GPX so popular and why does this mouse get so much hate? And I always think try it before you hate it, so I got one last year and it has stuck with me since. It's a classic and it's not perfect, but I can understand where people are coming from. I am getting a little bored of it though, so I will probably put mine away and main something else. A lot of hate on this mouse comes from the GPX looking the same over the years and of course product issues, but just keep in mind that this is a mouse that a lot of people bought, so realistically you would see more reports than others. My Viper V3 Pro scroll wheel is having an issue and the sides are creaking even though this is my least used mouse, but even so I don't hate the mouse or get people to avoid it because this is one out of thousands of units. Unless it's clear that they deliberately cheaped out on the quality, but if not, I'll just RMA it and it's all good. And same goes for my Superlight if it starts getting weird. But of course, getting a product only to have issues over time is disappointing, frustrating even, and quality control is something that brands should take seriously and always look to do better. I get sent a lot of mice since I started last year, quite many I bought with my own money as well, and at the end of the day, what I can say is what matters most is what you like. If you just got a GPX 1 or the Viper V2 Pro for example and you love it, I think that's fantastic, and I'd say you're doing much better than most people out there if you know what I mean. Use it, enjoy gaming, and when you feel that it's time for a change, then have a look at what's new on the market. There are plenty of options for you to explore and even more to come in the next year. I have a simple 2024 roundup video and a Q&A style video about my mains and combos planned for the end of the year, and it's been quite a while since I got to fit in content like that on my calendar, so I am quite excited to share it. And as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful in any way, please leave a like and subscribe to support the channel, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.